Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Erica with Everyday Gardening with Erica. It has been 3 months since my last video, and the last video, that's when I showed you that we planted a tree and we had our garden shed delivered. I'm actually in the garden shed right now, and we haven't done much to it other than add more stuff in it. But the good news is I do now have a tabletop. So Adam built me this surface, and I'm really excited. It's the little things in life that I have something to work off of as we start approaching getting ready for spring and planting seeds and all that. So I'm excited. A lot has happened in the last 3 months. So Jackson started baseball and he started going back to school, and so that was a lot of chaos. But you know, baseball's over now and school is still doing good. Everyone is healthy and staying out of trouble with that. But I am so anxious, and I don't know if that's the same for many of you, but I am so anxious to get the garden started again. And so as the winter is, you know, coming here in the South Texas area, Zone 8B, I am starting to think about ordering seeds and building those raised garden beds that we had talked about. And I'm just trying to drown myself in all of those thoughts as winter is hitting. Right now, today, it's a really sunny, beautiful day. It's actually 66 degrees outside, but we have had a couple of freezes and some plants have died off as a result of that. But you know, this is Texas weather. You can't predict the weather here, so it'll be cold for a couple of days and then it'll get warm again. But anywho, I wanted to at least throw a video out there for you so you can see some updates. Many things have happened. I think I'm in over my head, which I should have known better when we started this whole project with the garden. But everything takes a lot of time and certainly a lot of money, and I don't have a lot of time and I don't have a lot of money all the time. So it's taking a lot longer than I anticipated, but it is what it is. I'm enjoying the stuff that I do have and trying to grow some things here and there. It's been an experiment on how to grow in-ground in this soil, which is really not soil, it's really just sand. So I'll show you and share with you a couple of things that has happened over the last 3 months. We did actually have some sod delivered, so I'll show you some video on the front and the backyard where you can see that we laid down sod, but because of the cold snaps that we've gotten, it's starting to go dormant, so it's not as pretty lush green as it could be. So hopefully in the spring it'll bounce right back, and I'm excited to see the super duper green grass because we planted it in October, so it didn't really have a chance to show off its greenness. What else have we done? So we have installed some water pipes over in the garden area. So we have 2 faucets in the garden, and then we have a faucet by the chicken coop. Oh, and we have an extra chicken coop. So yeah, apparently I do chicken math as well, and I thought I could get more chickens than I had space for. So I ended up having to order another chicken coop. These chickens have cost me so much more time and more money than I anticipated, and they haven't laid me 1 egg yet. It doesn't help that I changed up their living situation, and then it certainly doesn't help that winter is approaching or is here, and I don't anticipate to have any eggs until spring because I don't want to get my hopes up. But the chickens have kept me busy, laying the water piping out, the sod, and just personal stuff, you know, just life. But I'm excited to get back into it as I start planning the garden for the spring. I need to really start getting my seed rack, which you see a little bit of it back here, but getting my seed rack ready and start installing those lights. The only problem that I have right now is that I don't actually have electricity yet up to this area of our property. So that's something that we certainly need to do, hopefully before the springtime, as well as build a bunch of garden beds. But anywho, I know that's a lot of stuff that's happened in the last 3 months. I don't want to bore you with a bunch of talk, but I will show you some of the progress in the garden area and the chickens so you can see how big they've gotten. But I'm so glad to have posted a video, and I hope to do more of these, especially as I gear up for spring. It's great talking with you guys. Stay tuned. Don't get lost. I know it's been crazy, but I'm happy to be back. Take care. Until next time. Bye-bye.